Looks like people have been dragging their bikes across there. Don't try this on. Oops. Hey, good morning guys. So welcome to the video. Actually, this is the first hut I've been at that I actually don't know the name of yet, so I'll have to check that for you. It's about 7 in the morning. I just got up. I'm cooking some oats and we're going to try and get going, I don't know, by 9 o'clock. We'll see how we go. Karta Burnu, that's the hut's name. So I thought I'd show you guys around a little bit before I get completely packed up. Got the bike and all my gear splayed out on the table here. Got to get it all back in the bags. Making a small amount of progress there. These are the dorms here. Some of the sort of smaller dorm beds, smaller hut. But it's a really nice hut. The floor's sealed wood floor, which is nice. Got my tent set up under here. And I had the fly over me. I've just got it hanging up to try and get some of the condensation off it before I put it away. I've already packed up the sleeping bags and stuff like that. Out the back here, you've got a couple of water tanks and the bike rack there. There's another water tank over there. And then down there's the toilet, and the path's just sort of along here. And then it comes up here. And I think the camping area is up the back there somewhere. Oh no, sorry. The camping area is just down there. I mean, you could probably pitch your tent anywhere though, really. Yeah, I've just got this hanging up. You can see there's like bits of condensation on it. Hopefully some of it drips or dries off. Now we're going to start getting all this stuff put away. Look how nice the view is from this hut, guys. I'll tell you one good thing about starting a bit later in the mornings, at least now that we're further south, is it warms up a little bit. When I first woke up at about 7, it was pretty cold. And you know, by the time you're riding at night, you're still hot from the bike riding anyway, so you don't really notice it when it cools off at night. This is a nice hut. Could probably stay here for a day or something and just explore. Alright, we're ready to go, all rigged up. Takes a little while to pack these bags up. You gotta be super careful with the saddlebags because if you put something in and then like leave it, it might just fall straight back out, which is what happened to me many times. I actually strapped the tarp up a little bit higher this time, so hopefully, it's a bit loose actually, but hopefully it won't rub on the wheel like it sometimes does. But yeah, we're pretty much good to go. 23 kilometers I think it is to Manjimup. Yeah, 23.2 kilometers to Manjimup, and it's warmed up a little bit, so we've got to get riding. So I just noticed we've had some kind of failure on the right fork here. I can see it's leaking. I don't know too much about mountain bike forks, but I mean obviously the seal's busted. Hopefully it doesn't become a problem. I'm just going to kind of ignore it for now. Alright, let's get out of here. 23 to Manjimup. There's a depot guy around in his car. Not sure what he's doing. Whoa. So last night, I don't know if you saw it, but when I lubed my chain, I actually accidentally sprayed lube onto the rear brakes disc rotor. So now I can feel the brakes are not working very well. And back up again. I was a bit confused on this one for a minute. I thought it meant go that way to the right, but looking at the way the posts are like put into the ground, I think this one was facing for people coming that way to turn from where I came, and then this one's telling me to go that way. I nearly went the wrong way. Right, so we've made it to Deanmill. It's like a really small little town, 16.4 kilometers in, so what's that, like another 7 or so to Manjimup. I'll show you a little bit of town. There's not much to see. It looks like there's a little park over there. That's something.
So there's a park here. It's like an old barbecue, and there's a few park benches. This might be a toilet here. Nope. This is I don't even know what this is. Bus station. It's just one of those old mill towns. Not much happening here anymore. Here's the Deanmill football field. Pretty nice backdrop with the trees. Let's continue. So we've just arrived in Manjimup. We're gonna make our way down to the Woolworths, get some food, and then just try and push on after a short break probably. Next stop is Quinninup. So they ripped the railway line out through the middle of town and put a bike path through it, which is convenient for us, I guess. Okay, so I've just been in Woolworths. I picked up a whole baguette. This is what's left of it, and I'm eating it with a jar of this jam. Carb it up for the rest of the ride. Alright guys, so I've just had lunch now. I ate that whole jar of jam and the baguette as well. Actually feeling pretty good. I've got some Pringles for later. Now somehow it's still 83 kilometers to Pemberton. I'm not too sure how, because if you take the highway it's only about 30. But I know we go through Quinninup, so hopefully that part of the ride's not too crazy. And then we'll just cruise to Pemby. And my mum lives just out of town, so I'm going to be staying there tonight. So we'll see how we go. Better get riding. Here's some true Mundabiddi for you guys. This tree's gone down somewhat recently. Looks like people have been dragging their bikes across there. Ooh. I don't really like the idea of that, but the bush is so thick here, it doesn't look like there's a way around. Oh man, come on. Oh shit, alright, well I guess we're doing it. I don't really see another option. God, it's just getting a bit stuck there. Oh fuck. Bike's heavy, guys. For real. Oh, how the hell? Guess I'm gonna try and wheel it over. Okay. Maybe this way. Back wheel. First. It's kind of unconventional. But all the weight's on the front. Don't try this on. Oops. Oh, good enough. Ta-da! God, I don't know. You could probably find a way around if you were to be bothered. So now, oh God! I suppose you could also take your bags off. That'd make life a lot easier. Damn. So this section's actually supposed to be a diversion. I looked at the sign, the diversion was over 8 kilometers, whereas this original track was 6. So I decided I'm just gonna take the normal route. And it's closed because they're logging. But those guys didn't even look at me, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. I guess that's what logging looks like in 2021. There's another tree across here. Someone's already put a few branches there to make it a bit easier. Let's see. Oh. Well, that was easier than the last one. We're an hour and 30 in on our way to Quinninup and 25 kilometers. So things are going pretty good. This is just a really nice spot I wanted to show you guys. So the ride is right along this river. I'm not too sure what river it is, but just check out how nice this spot is. It's really quiet out here, and there's actually water. Change. It's quite flat. It's a good part of this ride. So we're back on the sealed road, 27.3. Anyone waiting on mail? Look at this one. Old fridge. God. Aerial burn planned. If anyone knows what an aerial burn is, let me know. Sounds intense. Napalm. For real, 40.5 kilometers from Manjimup. Be prepared for a gnarly climb. Just coming up this way. I've still got that to go. See how steep this is? Whoa. This is brutal. Alright, let's get cracking on this climb. Whoa. I don't know how I'm going to start it again. Maybe on an angle like that should be okay. Whoa. Okay. Shall we? This is a climb and a half. Trust the Mundabiddi to throw something like this at you after 40 kilometers from like Manjimup. Total of like 60 something. Of course you'd have to climb this. Oh, it's a lot. Wow, I'm grinding in a 22:40. Grinding. Sometimes I don't even know how this happens. There's a stick right in here. See that? Crazy. See? And my chain, it made my chain come off. Oh, and on the hill it's difficult. Okay, back in business. 10%. You'd think it was a lot. Check it out, guys. Welcome to Quinninup. We made it 43 kilometers to the sign now. So we're taking 5 in Quinninup. I'm just in the park here. You can't miss it. It's in the middle of town. There's, well, what you could call town. It's a few houses really. There's a toilet over there, some tennis courts, an oval, a little gazebo. I think there's water around there somewhere, maybe at the toilet. Just eating these Pringles. We're taking 5, and then we're gonna try and TT the rest of the way to my mum's place. It's probably another 30, maybe a little bit less. Feeling pretty good actually, especially now that I've eaten something. So I'm not too worried about it. Will it get dark? Probably. Alright, that's us. We're going to keep moving. The toilet does have water if you guys need it. I don't think you're supposed to camp here, but I'm sure you could stealth camp in town or just out of town really easily. I don't think anyone's going to notice or care. That said though, I think there's some kind of eco lodge here. You could probably find it online if you look up Quinninup camping. And I don't know how much it is, but there's that option as well. Alright, let's hit it. So we're an hour and a half in. It's pretty much completely dark now. 18.7 kilometers since Quinninup. Not too sure exactly how much further we've got to go. I think it's probably about an hour, maybe a little less. Where do we go from here? Ooh, I can hear a kangaroo. Whoa. Whoa, one just went behind me. Wow, that was cool. There's another one. Wow, that was pretty crazy. You guys saw it, one went right behind me. Not too sure which way I'm supposed to go. Guessing this way. Well, since I can't see any reflections down that way, we'll just check. I'm pretty sure it's this way, but I don't know, considering it's late, I don't want to take any wrong turns now. This will be the second time I've had to check. So I'm using an app called Osmand, O-S-M-A-N-D, and I've downloaded the GPX into it. So, yeah, it looks like I actually missed the turn. Good thing I checked. I missed it ways back. How did I do that? You know what? I think I did this last time. Yeah, look, how did I do that? You guys literally probably see me go straight past it while I'm yapping. God, what a fail. So that's it right there, look. How the heck did I miss that? Come on. Now, that crew's going to be around here somewhere. Single track at night. It's kind of cool, but I don't know. I better just take it easy. I mean, the thing is, the problem I find is you don't always see where the turns are because your bars are facing one way with the light, and then it's like a 90-degree turn, you can't really see what's coming. So maybe like a headlamp would be good for this sort of thing, but you need a fairly bright one. So it's sort of like that, so it's like kind of sneaks up on you. Alrighty, I'll keep pushing on. So guys, my battery pack just went flat. 100%, okay. I just whipped another one that I've got out. Just gotta rig it up. Took me like a second to realise what had happened. I was like riding, can't see. I was like, what the hell? What's going on here? I wondered if that would happen though. Okay, I think I'm down to my last battery pack actually. I'll fill you guys in on the gear and how it's all faring anyway later. Alright, I'm just gonna shut this bag or I'll lose everything. I just chucked my phone on like the flash so I can still see a little bit. It's dark out here when there's no light. Pitch black, in fact. Alright guys, so, believe it or not, I actually know where I am now. I'm 2 hours, 20 minutes in, and I've got a long, fairly steady climb, and then I'm at my mum's house, which is awesome. Feeling really good about that. And actually, the ride from Quinninup to here, it's a really odd route, but it's very flat. I think they've routed it that way on purpose. So yeah, it's actually very enjoyable even at this time of day. Who's there? Who's there? Hello? Hello, hey Mo? How you doing, buddy?
So Mum's made me eggplant and tomato with rice. It's going down really well. As you saw, the dog was pretty happy to see me. I'm going to eat this and then have a decent shower for a change. Alright guys, so I'm feeling really good being at my mum's place. It's awesome. I'm going to have at least one day off here. But I was just looking at the forecast and talking to Mum, and because of some cyclone up north, they're expecting some bad weather probably tomorrow. And the forecast says it's going to be bad Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So with that in mind, I might end up staying here a little bit longer. I don't really want to go ride in the rain. I just don't see, like, not really in a rush, you know what I mean? Like, last time I did it in 14 days and it would have been nice to do that again.
but I think I'd rather enjoy the trip, you know. It's better to just like, you know, take the time off or whatever and rest up and then go out when it's going to be nice, you know. So tomorrow we'll do like a gear check. We'll go through what I've got. We might take some stuff out. We'll see what's happening, what's working, what isn't. And we'll clean the bike up a little bit. I'm going to clean myself up and clean all my gear up as well. Get everything charged up so at least we're ready to go. So that'll be cool. So make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss that. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment with any questions of the ride between, well, Karta Burnu I think it was, and then Manjimup, and then Manjimup to Quinninup, and then Quinninup to almost to Pemberton. I think Pemby's, I mean it's only about 4k's from here, but I think the Mundabiddi, in true Mundabiddi style, stretches us out to 8k's. So that'll be coming up soon anyway. So thanks for watching.